开始啦。哦，就是我们一定要记住一件事情：当我们看到选错选项的时候，直接关掉就对了，不要再跳出主画面了。红布罗克医院，上次应该有升级。哦，吓死我了！旁边怎么有个骨头啊？我现在看到。好，我要去找那个变的那个女士。对，不能进去了。
I cannot enter.
一开始好像可以进。我们要不要看一下有什么病？然后我们先把我们能做的东西先做一做。我现在剩下有一个人有头痛，哦，然后这边老一、疲劳一、头痛一、疲劳二、头痛一。不行，要疲劳二、感冒一、偏头痛一。哇，普通头痛，它是什么头痛？偏头痛写哦，疲劳二、普通头痛一、偏头痛一，然后支气管、普通感冒，对。疲劳。我怎么知道我有多少个？我怎么知道我有多少个？我现在有什么？啊，我有2个了。普通感冒我有1个。气管。啊，我现在没办法做那个，所以我现在只能去普通感冒跟疲劳的，看一下是什么。普通感冒是谁？谁普通？理查德。理查德是那个诗人。然后还有我们可以去自省会观念里面。疲劳是那个女性工作者跟那个记者。哦，反正好像都是在那边，边的我都没办法移。这怎么办？市民的血液很大程度取决于健康，以及你在血涌前。而且顶多我们不吃它而已啊。所以我们现在也不能吃它嘛。目前我还没有看到谁是我们可以吃，然后还吃。你做了什么？
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
他信任 到头来你也是个杀人犯，连名字是你饥饿的味。我就要跟他交好然后就要选左边这2个嘛。但这有点像在骂他
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
不管怎么样，我们是吸血鬼惊叹号。
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter, his cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Okay.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
哇，你要17岁啊！我认识一个17岁也一直都17岁的。
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
合理。
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
永远的27岁，没有错。
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
那为什么他不要跟我一起啊？
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
我觉得他都没有问到我只是想问的问题，看一下等一下有没有问到。
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad?
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
因为他刚刚说的很对，我的确感觉上是一个被随便产生出来的吸血鬼啊，因为我本来是正常的人类嘛。
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
那为什么他们可以马上认别出我们是吸血鬼？
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Foolish.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
越说越复杂了。
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
我怎么？看我怎么分析啊？该不会再追回来一次吧
Yes, Jonathan?
May I ask you some questions?
还真的是啊，
Please do. I have promised.
不是啊，
I bid you...
看我怎么分析。
Safer rated anywhere else in the East.
看一下大家有没有什么病。顺手拿一下。
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scows. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
而且更多吸血鬼传染并不是，看起来真的超可怕的。相对来讲，那个女士好像正常多了。上面，哦，可以上去吗？哎、我竟然不能上去。
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
我在他的办公室是不是？
Evening, Edgar.
Please speak.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
我分析的血样太明显了。
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see.
但
Do
应
you
该
have
没有什
anything
么
more
不
to
好
go
说
on?
实话的吧？
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
觉得这个 有吗？我们有吗？
I have a few leads, but nothing I can share for now. I need more time and more evidence.
I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on the matter.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
太危险，我有考虑过。我开始觉得这个医生怪怪的嘞，大家不觉得吗？从刚刚他的那个竟然要我选，我就觉得他好像应该要我们隐瞒什么。但是如果选太危险，不知道他会不会觉得我们在跟他交恶？对，上面这两个选择啊，因为我怕我有考虑过，他就会叫我做了。他就会叫我拿我的协议去分析。好了。
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
我被学姐说，我有点忘记一开始被我吸的是姐姐还是妹妹。我想我们要先做任务。我有点忘记一开始那个到底是谁了。做这个市民任务。
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
哦，所以被吸的就是我们的妹妹嘛。
I'm sorry.
我 我在这边查明是谁在暗中间。任务点不在这吗？我不能弹。
It's locked, all right. Goody. Good.
再从这里，我要怎么？我很怕它是在下面。没有点啊，没有点啊，怎么办？ 在这边的下面吗？
It's locked.
这些东西要看呢。 哦，在上面。哎，这一层。
It's locked, all right.
我在这里是不是？不是。然后最难的是找到任务地点吗？这里呀，它就在这里呀。 安得，最遥远的距离呀！何必动啊？ 哪可能在上面啊？哦。跟我一个吸血鬼可以爬窗吧？我就赶快冲出来了，大家小心。
Die, vermin! It's too strong.
虽然有预感的，但是还是被吓到了。目标吸血鬼活动调查。哦，原来就是他们啊！ 我收集一些东西。我们在白教堂区了，我们等一下也许可以看一下，有机会找到那个感冒的那个。
This is despicable.
It's one of them!
太过分了！他那个瞄准超难用的，因为他瞄准等于说，就算旁边有更接近你的，他也不会马上改目标。哎。哇，前面多人呢，我们要进气吗？好想要丢一个石头。 大家看到我了吗？ OK。意见呢？先说明，我们已经观察从布罗医院2个星期了，我们可以确定那里存在吸血鬼活动。不然呢？就是你可以先发制人啊，但不是完全的用死嘛。帮他找到一个得案。我们现在的魔力应该够，我们再隐藏一次，然后走出去。好，我们要隐形哦。哇，不能开门！可以了，还要等他 CD 是不是？真的还好没有被发现，不然这个设计就太烂。在哪里？这里。
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
这两个有什么差别啊？
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
哦，他给我他的血。
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
这个有妄想，你可能遇到危险，你对吸血鬼这两个我觉得选的就不对了。
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
这不是我要的选项，不过算了啦。
I'll leave you.
哦。看这个吗？
Disgust.
呀，谁的药房这么远呢？你就继续整我啊！不然是吸血鬼，啊，唔过我买忝呢。
Last warning, sir. There's one of them. He's mine. I'll take it.
远一点，远一点，那里有大只的，远一点。好。
We have to stop it!
对，很乖。哇！
I'd head back if I were you. Stay away!
饿啦，害怕。我们有别的选择吗？没有的话，我们就直接开打了。
See them fancy Die, Vermin! We got leeches fast!
打够力。好像走错路。哪里啊？
I said go back home!
上面、下面都有。好吧。
Steady ball! Leech spotted! Don't like that, do ya? 我先用这只。哇，这是广啊！
有闪呢。哎，我。
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
又要跑回去了。而且这个只是路上的小王哎。突然觉得我们要不要干脆人物？到了吗？哦。为什么好像不是本院？菠萝，你在哪？
Sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything.
哦，你在这啊？
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to
Good evening, and good evening. I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
支持你，认真的吧？为什么不休息一下呢？
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease, with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Goodbye, Doc. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo
You
effect.
always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
突然觉得这个游戏，我本来想说，应该说这个游戏应该没办法靠练来练的，经验并不多。我要干嘛？
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Aykroyd.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me.
And goody.
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive? Or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
你可以自己去放吗？
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
是来帮你们跑腿的吗？
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
好歹是一个有权威的医生吧。
It's locked, all right. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
相信我，但是我要拿一点奖励。
It's locked.
怎么都要自己？对，我根本就是一个跑腿的。病人表现出疲劳症的许多症状，拒绝说话。哦，那个是那个没有一直不说话那个啊，喉咙这里。
It's
就是那个他不方便说话，然后我们还硬要跟他对话的那一位。
We have some of the most brilliant minds in London at Pembroke. As for me...
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm okay.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
How painful.
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
我看一下，我们目前但它攻击速度就是慢，不过它有晕眩，有晕眩就可以咬。有晕，他们等级都只有1而已。都做完了。
I will not let you down, my woman.